So, cops pull over a black Florida DA. Coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense Logical Reason. And as always, I'm going to say thank y'all for joining me today. So, as y'all know, the Race Murphy's Law is always in full effect when you're dealing with such a brainwashed masses as we see with foundational black Americans. But anyway, Orlando police officers pulled over the first black female district attorney in Florida. So let's go ahead and look at the video.
What agency are you with?
I'm the state attorney.
Same thing. All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before. I'm sorry? Yeah. We're good now.
So it was...
We ran the tag. I've never seen it before. A Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before. So that's the reason for the stop.
What was the tag run for?
I'm sorry?
What was the tag run for?
Oh, we run tags all the time, whether it's at traffic lights and that sort of stuff. That's how we figure out if, cars are stolen and that sort of thing. Also, the windows are really dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but that's another reason for the stop.
Do you guys have cards on you?
Yeah, one second. Actually, this isn't my car, but I can write my name down if you'd like. Ready? There you are. Have a good day.
So the cop tells her exactly why he pulls her over, and the license plate isn't showing anything. It's not come back showing any information. Unlike Gerard Moultrie, at least his license plate showed something. Her license plates came back absolutely nothing, no information. And she also had very dark tinted windows on her vehicle that you couldn't possibly see through, especially in that time of morning. I mean, you'd have a hard time seeing through her rear window at high noon, let alone early in the morning. But clearly, that cop wasn't disrespectful, didn't disrespect this woman at all. He just simply told her why he pulled her over. Now, how would any logically thinking person respond to this? Well, they would understand that it was a legitimate stop, especially if my license plate isn't showing anything when it's ran. But this is what logical people do. Is that what victims do? Nope. So she asked the cops, wait a minute, why was my plate ran? And he's like, well, they do this all the time, which is understandable. That's just nothing but a proactive tactic of checking license plates to make sure that cars aren't stolen, plates aren't stolen. And you would think that as a district attorney, she would know this. Not saying that she would, but I mean, if I'm a district attorney, I would know that cops were implementing, the proactive measure of running plates. And again, this is just something random. If you see a random plate, just go ahead and run it. Make sure that everything is straight. It comes back as the car that it's supposed to be on, and no harm, no foul. But if the plates don't match, well, then you possibly have a stolen vehicle. And imagine if somebody who stole her vehicle and had a different plate on it or whatever to try to hide the fact that it was stolen, because obviously you can't drive a vehicle around with no license plate. That's just a red flag. Now, I'm asking myself, how is this cop wrong? I mean, what more can they do? I mean, can cops not do their job anymore? It's almost getting to the point where, does anybody want to be a cop? Even doing your job can get you underscrewed. It can get you in trouble, can cause you to lose your job, because this cop has come under fire because of that video, and clearly he was not in the wrong. And at some point in time, anybody who would say, any black person who would say that this cop is wrong, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm questioning their salvation, because this is clear them being fraudulent. I mean, this is clearly people being dishonest. There's nobody in their right mind can look at this video and say that they was trying to be racist, they were racial profiling, right? because her plates didn't match. I mean, she's a district attorney, so which means that she probably have federal plates, or not federal, but state plates and privileges like that. Also, how do you racial profile and tell the race of a person if the tint on the windows are so dark? They couldn't possibly tell the race of the person in that car at that time of morning. And you could look at it. I mean, like I said, you could look at the video and see how dark it was. So it was early in the morning. They couldn't see through the car to see what was the race of the person. All they saw was a plate that didn't match anything, and they pulled them over. And she asked them for his card or the information, I guess the badge number and everything. And I guess in Florida, police officers have cards or whatever, business cards with all the information, the badge number and stuff on it. So if people want to put a complaint, but there was no reason to make a complaint here. To me, it seemed like a black female, a jaded black female who's brainwashed by race all her life. And, she's a DA. She's like, how dare you pull over me as a DA? I am higher than thee, But these cops did nothing wrong. I just don't understand what more or people want from cops. He did his job admirably. Like I said, he wasn't disrespectful to this woman. He complied. He said that he was in another vehicle, so he didn't have any, I guess, his cards with him. But he gave her his name and information. And like I said, I guess she followed up on it and perhaps maybe filed charges against these cops. But I don't see what these cops did wrong. I mean, it's like I said, it's getting to the point where who wants to be a cop nowadays, especially around black people, if you're going to act this insane off of cops doing their jobs, just simply doing their jobs. There was nothing wrong here. Anyway, y'all, like I said, this is my 2 cents on it. Like, what can cops do? And as always, y'all, until next time.